From divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, the white Elohim, guardians of our universe, await those ready to step into a new timeline. The moment has come for those of you who are ready to leave it all behind and move into a new timeline, a moment we have been creating and supporting since the beginning of 2012. The white Elohim and the Auroras have finally recoded many inorganic Earth structures, as there is still a lot of work to do. A message I received last night at 4:44 a.m. The love, the light, the peace can be felt. The silence that precedes the shift that is coming, and the frequency in the air. We are crossing the veil. It is time. There will be many tactics created for us not to feel the shift. Move into your heart to know what is true from what is false. There is no better compass than the one you carry within. Many of you are already establishing communication with our guardians of the white Elohim, for they have always been there when we were ready to take the quantum leap that we are now taking. Many are the dark nights of the soul we have spent not knowing where we were going, or if there was light at the end of the tunnel. Many of you are now still healing your emotional bodies of all the unexpressed feelings and repression lived for many years. All we have ever experienced has served us to be who we are now, to remember, to forgive, and to be compassionate, for these two attributes are essential for our evolution and access to a more harmonic timeline. The current fiery energies will help us regain strength and personal power to open our hearts, continue reconnecting to our soul and monads, and keep moving into our new illumined frequency. We have ahead a very powerful month, starting with a new moon in Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mercury retrograde, for those who resonate with slow motion phases, and the peak of all these energies on the 888 passage, all perfectly orchestrated for us to continue leaving behind our old self and old reality and direct our consciousness into our new one. It is time to leave the ego self's desires and merge with our God's will, being devoted to our original purpose of helping all at this time of great chaos and confusion for many. Leo represents the power of will, which resides in our higher heart, in our thymus, and where we finally leave behind our three-dimensional self, moving into the soul dimensions. All has been worth it to get to the doorway many of you are crossing now, a cosmic window where there is no way back. Many of you have been feeling totally overwhelmed by your personal situations. As the more you evolve, the less others resonate with where you are, feeling all that no longer can coexist with you. To all of you, as guides reiterate in their messages, rejoice, for you have finally crossed the veils of illusion, recognizing yourselves as divine sovereign emissaries, and through the embrace of your shadows, you have emerged into the light of who you are. All the confusion that now reigns in your mind, all the energetic imbalances that you feel in your body, is the organic transformation that needs to take place within yourselves for you to cross to this new timeline. For it is not easy to let go of an old self and life, as many adjustments need to be made. You may feel lost, as if you do not belong here, or as if you do not know who you are anymore. You know who you are. You have been knowing who you are since the moment you recognized yourselves as a soul wearing a human body. You know deep within your soul that the time has come for you to leave all behind and step into your soul path, for your assistance is now required in many of Earth's locations, and towards many people who are now awakening and experiencing all you previously did. Your presence, wisdom, and love is vital at this time, or you will not be here any longer. You have within all the love, wisdom, and power required to achieve the next steps. Trust. This is the end and the beginning of a micro and personal cycle that we have been feeling since March. And that soon now concludes with our entrance into the soul realms, where we belong, and where we are heading, despite the many attempts to distract our focus, energy, and consciousness from what is important. Be aware of where you put your energy at this time, for there are many mechanisms created to control your consciousness. You are free, you govern your energy, body, and nothing and no one else. Remember who you are and act according to the power given to you by God, for you are needed at this time to support the ongoing massive planetary shift, which is now more evident than ever. To all of you, remain in your heart centers, stay in your power, in the love that you are, and in the wisdom you receive at every single moment. Listen only to what is authentic and loving, and respect all laws of creation, distilling all that is false, and attempt towards your integrity and precious energy. Thank you for the courage to be who you are, and do your assigned mission to help all, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com.